is Sunday, the week before March 10th through the 16th. So we're going to set up the week, and I'm just going to go through my plan for this week. I do want to vlog a little bit more than the last one because I have the time. It is spring break for me. I'm a teacher, so I got the week off, and I want for this week to be kind of an experiment to see how I can make my summers better. My weeks of the summertime are, they tend to go off the rails a bit. Every year this happens. I like start strong and then something happens, or I just kind of lose steam and I don't really finish strong. So this week that we're going to be working with, I'm going to try to do like a dry run of summer break and just kind of try out a couple of things with my workout schedule and like just experiment, see what works, and then I can implement that when summer comes around in 2 months, which is crazy. The school year is almost over. Spring always like flies by, but it surprises me every time. Okay, so this is my wellness log, which I do have the Canva template for purchase if you would like to have this. I got this printed at Office Max / Office Depot. I think they're the same company now. But this is available. If you want it, you can adapt the template however you want. This is what I have gone with, and I have changed it so far. So I've added like another habit line, and I have changed this to be nice and open because sometimes it's kind of hard to write over this. But like you can adapt it to whatever you want, and then you can get it printed, or you can just make it a printable for yourself as well. I also have 2 more printables available. So this printable is $5, and then these are $1.50. They match the fonts and everything, and I've been using these a couple weeks and they've been really, really helpful. So we'll go over that in a second. But this is my wellness log. I think I put like 20 weeks in here or something. The next time that I get this printed, I'm going to add some of these pages in the back so that I just have everything in one spot. But this is kind of nice to like put on the fridge, my little workout plan or meal plan. So here's the wellness log. We're going to go ahead and set up some of this now so that it's ready to go for Monday. But let's go over this first. So here is my meal plan template. I just printed off some of them so I would have them. So the plan is to do breakfast with protein coffee. So I'm going to have some cherries, some frozen cherries with vanilla yogurt, granola, almonds, chia seeds, of course, and I'm going to blend up some cottage cheese to throw in there as well. And then for lunch, I'm going to do a sweet potato with some ground beef. I'm going to add some like kind of Tex-Mex seasonings for that. Salsa, avocado, cheddar, and sour cream. And then dinner, I always do a salad. I've been doing this for like 6 or 8 months, and it's just, I love it. I love a salad for dinner. I like a light dinner. So it's going to be arugula, which is my favorite green, Parmesan, chickpeas, corn, tomato, egg, and avocado ranch. I know that sounds weird and random, but last week I had the best salad. I don't even know why it was so good. It was so simple. It had tuna, chickpeas that I pan fried, vinegar and olive oil, and romaine, and then just different kinds of seeds to make it kind of crunchy. It was so freaking good. So easy to put together. So I want to do the chickpeas again because they were just like, they brought a little depth to the flavor. I think this is going to be really yummy. And then for the weekend, which is usually when I just go completely off track, but we're going to try this week, 2 eggs with cottage cheese and a croissant. I forgot to get the croissants. I'm going to have to drop by and get those. I like looked at them, like I walked by them. I knew I was supposed to get them, but they weren't on my list because I didn't put it in my phone. Anyway, we're going to work on that. And then I'm just going to do a little plate of some little like finger foods. And then I've been doing a salad kit for on the weekends too. I have this one from Taylor Farms that is so yummy that I'm going to do this weekend. So I just make my list over here. My focus is protein. So I'm trying to get as much protein as possible, really, because I just struggle with that. I think I could probably just be vegetarian all the time if I really tried. And as you get older, I'm 40 now, so that just doesn't really work anymore. So I'm just trying to bring in as much protein as possible. So here's my shopping list. I just color coded it with 2 different places that I go. So this is the plan for meals. I'm going to write those in as we go throughout the week. And then here's my fitness plan. I've kind of changed it a little bit, but so I have the type of workout, the plan, and then the goal for the workout, which I don't have to have a goal for everything, but this is kind of where I came up with the idea to do a little dry run of summer break and just kind of step things up a little bit. I'm feeling a lot stronger with my strength workouts, but I feel like I can still like push myself some more. So every morning I'm doing a walk. Besides Sunday, I'm taking a full rest day. But other days I'm just kind of like doing harder things and then not so hard. So morning walk, no weighted vest or anything, just a walk. And then in the afternoon or whenever, I'll do a strength workout. I like Fly Dance. They do a specific workout called Sculpt. The music is great. I love those workouts so much. I have a subscription to their Patreon, so I get all the links to the workouts. So I'll leave that down below. So then I put on my weighted vest and use incline on Tuesday. Then I do the same for Monday. Then I'm doing kind of like I put a note here to just like do what feels good, like feel it out. So I'm going to do a walk and then try some mobility exercises and stretches to just kind of like a little midweek, kind of like a rest day, but still active. And then do strength again, and then do weighted vest, and then rest day. So this is the plan. I'm hoping to stick to it because the only things I have going on this week are a lunch with my friends on Wednesday. And then Thursday is, I have an endocrinologist appointment. So as we're getting into that, here are some things about me so you kind of know where I'm coming from. I shared this last time, but if you are new, here's the deal. So I am 40 years old. I have hyperthyroidism, Graves. I was diagnosed with that in December, and that has been a learning curve, but in a good way. Like, I've learned a lot about myself, and like for the past 10 to 15 years, I've been dealing with this and just didn't know. So it's really nice to have a diagnosis for that. I had a couple of accidents, so I can't really do push-ups. I broke wrist and elbow on opposite arms, so it's really hard for me to do that, but I adapt really well with my strength training. And what else? It's hard to get weight off when you're older. That is a definite thing that I'm learning this year, but I'm trying. I haven't lost any weight so far since I've really like been focused since January 1st, but I have gained a lot of strength. I'm trying to focus on those types of things. So I've gained a lot of strength. I'm feeling really good. I haven't had a lot of migraines. I think I've had 2 like this whole 3 months that I've been doing this. And I'm just like, I'm aiming for longevity. So this is a huge lifestyle change in a lot of ways. And I've always been interested in wellness, but this is definitely like do or die, you know, like do it now, quit waiting. So feeling good, and I am really focused. I'm organized, as you can see, and I'm excited to share all this with you. So my goal for this week is, I'm going to pull from my little fitness plan here, is to step things up and do a little dry run of summer break. Okay, so I'm confident that I can do this workout plan. I'm going to go ahead and write in at least tomorrow so I have it ready to go. So I'm going to do a morning walk just to get myself moving, get some steps in. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to do Fly Dance, Sculpt. They're just super fun workouts. Like, definitely check them out on Instagram. I really do like the dance part of it, but the sculpt is just really what is drawing me in right now. Okay, and then habits down here. So what I am tracking right now, and the reason I added another line is because I really want to track like my meds in here. I have to take hyperthyroidism meds twice a day, so I really want to put that in here. I'll do that in the next time I print this, but I'm tracking my water. I try to get a gallon a day. Steps, 7,500 a day. Sleep, 7 to 9 hours. I've been really good on my sleep lately. So I think this week is going to be good because I don't have to get up early. And then my Apple Watch ring goals, which are move, exercise, and stand. So we've got 500 calories, 30 minutes of exercise, and standing 12 hours. And then we'll fill in the self-care as we go. This I kind of keep to myself. As you can see here, it's just an insecurity. We all got them. And then food log over here is where I'm gonna keep track of everything that I eat. So I'm going to go ahead and write in Monday breakfast because I know we're doing that for sure. And then actually I'm going to write in all of Monday because I know I'm going to do all of this. Now, if you do get this printable, just remember you can change everything however you want. I just kind of give you the base of this little planner. It's not really a planner. It's just a wellness log. But you can change the size of any of this stuff if you want. If you want to track your calories or your macros, you could do that very easily. You could write in or type in your macros here and just leave a space to write them in. You can do it however you want. So I just like this because tracking calories for me is intense, and I have a history of disordered eating, especially in high school and college, that we don't want to even open that door. So this for me is better just mentally. I have worked really hard on that aspect of my mental health, and just listing this helps me a lot because I can see all the ingredients. I know when I'm planning all of this out, like I really kind of calculate in my head how much, but I don't see the number every day, if that makes sense. So the last part of this is the reflections page, which we'll do at the end of the week. So here is what we have so far. We are ready to go for Monday. The time change is kicking my ass, and I hate it so much. Why are we still doing this? Anyway, let's go make some breakfast. But first, meds. First, I'm going to blend up some cottage cheese. I know this sounds disgusting, but you really can't taste it when you put it in stuff. Like, it just kind of blends in with everything. So let's do that. I'm going to make enough for the week and just keep it in a container in the fridge. So it comes out looking like this, and then I'm just going to put it in a little container. So this will add a little bit of creaminess and a little extra protein to my yogurt bowl. Next, I add in some vanilla yogurt. I like this one because it has lots of protein in it, and that's my goal for this week. So then I'm going to add in a tablespoon of each of these. This is some almonds and some chia seeds. I've got some cherries, probably a fourth of a cup of that, and then also a fourth of a cup of granola. I ended up going with a half a cup of cherries just because they're so good, and they give a lot of flavor to this. But this is going to be delicious. All right, full glass of water is done, so now I can have some coffee. I'm gonna add 4 scoops of this. This is collagen powder with my left hand. Not so dexterous, but we're gonna make it work. I'm out of practice with any kind of vlogging, so forgive me. I haven't done it in forever. And then I just use this little handheld, what do you call this? Oh gosh, I forgot. Anyway, frother. It's called a frother. So I'm just going to use this to mix it up. And it dissolves completely, and it's tasteless, so you can't even tell it's in there. Just forgot to add a little bit of stevia. Let's use this one today. We're going to top with the steamed milk. It's kind of frothed a little bit, but I like it to be mostly just steamed milk. But I use the Fairlife milk, and it has lots of good protein and calcium and all the good things. And there we go. It is delicious coffee. It also has lots of good stuff in it for you. By the way, this frother is amazing because it has a detachable carafe. I love that, and you can clean it really easily. And it wasn't that expensive, I don't remember, but it wasn't bad. But this is a game changer because I ruined my last one with getting water in the bottom of it, and that's not an issue with this one. And breakfast is complete. I try to have a gallon of water every day, mainly for my kidney health. I've had stones in the past and a stent, and that is just not fun. So I almost always hit my goal, but there's some off days, of course. It is lunchtime, so I have on my menu to do a sweet potato with some ground beef. I'm going to put some spices in it to make it kind of like Tex-Mexy, and then sour cream, cheddar, avocado. I like the whole guacamole because it's always like good, and you don't have to worry about like if the avocado's actually rotten and you can't really tell. They didn't have the salsa that I wanted, but we're gonna go with this one because why not? So let me get the ground beef going, and then we will see where we need to go from there. The meat is seasoned and it is done. I cooked my sweet potato already, so I just need to assemble everything. But this is so hot. Usually I pop it in the microwave to like melt the cheese a little bit, but I don't think I even need to do that because this is very warm. I like to mash it up a little bit just so it's easier to get off the skin when I'm eating it. You can take it all the way out of the skin if you want. And I got pretty small sweet potatoes because, I don't know, I just knew I was adding a bunch of stuff to it, so I don't really need that much. Sorry if you can hear the washer, it has been going. And I gotta get my laundry done. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some of the ground beef. Oh, this is gonna be so good. A little bit more. Okay. And then we'll do some avocado. Actually, let's do cheese so it can kind of melt a little bit. Whoa, that's too much. Whoopsie. Oh well, it's fine. And then avocado. This is like the perfect amount of avocado that I want to. And a little bit of sour cream. I'm gonna get a spoon so I don't mess up the sour cream. Put a dollop of that and salsa. I like a chunky salsa. And there is lunch. This is gonna be so yummy and filling, and it'll fuel my afternoon workout. Now for the meat, I have a little container. I'm gonna put all of the meat into there so that I can have it for all my lunches for Monday through Friday. Well, Monday's already done, but the rest of the week. One of the things that I learned at my first endocrinologist appointment was that my kidney stones are most likely tied to my hyperthyroidism, which like I never would have even made that connection ever, but they did a sonogram of my neck, and there's a certain, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a gland or like a cyst or something that is directly tied to stones, which is crazy. My mind was blown. I think the doctor was like, making all the connections too, it was just wild. But that's just kind of nice to know. But I see him again on Thursday, and I'm excited to talk to him about progress. But I'm excited to see like what I can do from here differently, and just how this is going to like affect the rest of my life, because it is like a lifelong thing. But it's a process, and I'm trying to take like a curious approach versus like being too stressed about it, because like I can't do anything about it besides what I can. So all right, I'm gonna go walk now for my first workout of the day. I don't think I'm gonna use a weighted vest or anything, but no, we're not doing that today because I have a hard strength workout this afternoon. Before I get going on my walk, I have a confession. So I am a secret, well, I guess not so secret anymore, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City fan. But I've made a deal with myself that the only time I'm allowed to watch the show is when I'm on my walking pad. It is surprisingly motivating. Like, I really want to watch that show. So as soon as my walk is done, I turn it off, and then I just pick up where I left off. But yeah, so if you're a fan of that show too, secretly, maybe try that as a little motivation for your workout. I don't know why it works, but it does. I've got my workout loaded on my TV, and I just need to grab my weights, and we'll be ready to get started. For fly dance sculpt, you just need like a mini band like this and some weights. Sometimes I use a kettlebell. I'll probably grab that. And sometimes a step, but oh, hello. But you don't have to have one. I don't use it most of the time. Because I did a pretty intense workout today, I am gonna do some electrolytes. I like Liquid IV. You can use whatever you want. I know a lot of people like Element or Propel or whatever, but I just like the flavor of these. They're a little bit salty, but like not overly salty, and they taste really good. This is the pear flavor, but I also have like 4 different other flavors because I am kind of obsessed. But they really do feel like they help me with recovery. So we're gonna do this. Not that I'm like a pro athlete or anything, nowhere near. But I do feel like it helps. And I just use my little straw to stir it up. And it's good to go. Now while I am drinking this, I'm gonna prep dinner because I'm starving. So what I'm doing is a salad. I kind of already explained it, but I'm gonna put these in a pan and just kind of like pan fry them just to give them a little bit more flavor. But I love chickpeas that are pan fried. I'm gonna use some avocado oil so it's not like actual frying or anything. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. This is the one that I use. So I'll show you that. Season it with some salt and pepper. Keep it really simple. And then I'll assemble my salad and I'll show you all of that. I'm actually going to switch to some olive oil because I want the flavor of that, and I think I'll need a little more oil than the spray can do. So I'm going to let this heat up real quick, and then we'll throw in the chickpeas and the corn. Okay, I sucked on my electrolytes in the time that this heated up. Let's add in the corn and chickpeas. I just rinsed them well. And I'm just going to move these around for, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes, just eyeballing it. I want a little bit of color on them. Okay, my mom called in the middle of me making this, so it's done. Whoopsie. I did add some spices, nothing crazy, just some salt and pepper and umami, and that'll be fine. So I just cooked it until it started popping. Basically, the corn was exploding, but this is gonna be really good. So let's assemble the salad. Let's start with the arugula. I love arugula so much. It's got like a spicy flavor, and it's so like, I don't know, the texture, I really like it a lot. It like keeps its texture no matter what you put on it. So a healthy amount of arugula because I love it. Okay, that's good. Whoa. And then I grabbed some tomatoes and washed them. So I'm going to cut these in half. And then I'm going to add in some of the corn and chickpeas. And I got out a container for putting in the rest, just so I can put it in the fridge and grab it when I need it. I also have some eggs. I'm going to fry up one and put that on top. While the egg is finishing up, I'm just going to add about a tablespoon of pepitas. And I love something crunchy, so we're going to do some of these crunchy onions as well. And then this is the dressing I'm going to do. I just love this one. Every time I have a salad with that, oh, it's so good. And then I was going to do parm, but now I have cheddar. Let's do a little bit of cheddar because that just makes more sense. The egg is almost done. I like to always have some seeds in my salad, just for a little bit of crunch. And there's the egg. I fried that like perfectly. Come on, there you go. And then let's do a little bit of dressing. Probably should have added some salt and pepper to this, but maybe there's enough on everything. I hate when there's not a little stopper in there because I just tend to add too much dressing. Now, if I don't like this one, I do have a olive oil and vinaigrette, so I can do that instead. I mean, this is thick, but I think this will be good because I always like the flavor of this. Okay. I promise I'm not adding that much. Okay, that's good. I think this is going to be really tasty. I've got some protein with the chickpeas and the egg. I've got some healthy fats. Got lots of vegetables. It's going to be yummy. It's time for the Monday check-in. Okay, so let's start over here with fitness stuff. Both of these are done. This was 30 minutes. And this was 35. Kind of kicked my ass today. I think I'm going to be sore on my legs for sure. There were tons of squats. Okay, then habits. We'll come back to that in a second. Habits. These are done. Sleep. I need to check my sleep because I'm not sure about that one. I didn't sleep very well last night. I never really adjust to the time change very well. I mean, does anyone? But like, at least it's spring break and I can just like ease into it. Okay, I feel focused. And then mood today, we're gonna go here. Okay, let's go on the other side. So far I had some popcorn and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have some electrolytes in just a bit. And all of this is true. So we are done with our Monday check-in. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's talk skincare. Morning, I use this serum. I love this so much. It's very soothing. Then I use this moisturizer, just kind of strategically under my eyes and around my mouth and nose. This is my sunscreen. I use the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Aqua Fresh. I just recently switched to this one from the original. It's a little bit lighter and I like that, especially for spring and summer. This stuff is a lifesaver for like dry spots. I have one on my face right now from a little overzealous zit treatment, and it is helping a lot. It's just so smooth and it like absorbs really quickly. Love it. This has water spots all over it, but at night I use the Prequel Cleanser. After I use this old school but still works great Pond's cold cream. It's amazing. I just wipe it off with a little microfiber cloth, and then my second cleanser is the cleanser. This is so gentle and like it's amazing. At night I will alternate between this serum. I don't know what the company is, but it's the Glow Deep serum. I got this on Yes Style. I love this. Also absorbs really quickly. Then I will alternate tretinoin. If I need a little bit of extra moisture, I use this Barrier Bounce from Naturium. I've got my CeraVe moisturizing cream. This is an oldie but a goodie. I love this stuff. I've been using it for like 20 years. Eye cream, if I'm feeling it, I use the CeraVe Skin Renewing Eye Cream. And then on my lips at night, I use the Bag Balm. This stuff is amazing. Another one I've been using for like 20, 30 years. I am about to do my walk today. My hair is wild. I didn't finish doing it last night, and so it's all funky because it dried weird. Anyway, I don't care. My scalp is clean. But today I'm doing my weighted vest. I got this off Amazon. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. I like it a lot, and it just kind of like makes me step up my workout a little bit. It kind of turns my walk into like more intense is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to try to do 35 minutes. I don't know if we'll get there because I'm sore today, real sore from the strength. So I think also this afternoon I'm going to have to do some intense stretching because otherwise I'm never going to make it tomorrow to do the strength that I want. So that is the plan. Let's do it. I did lack a little bit of common sense when I first got this thing. So you have to put it on right side up. Otherwise it doesn't fit right. And I was like, are my boobs growing? What's happening? No, it was on upside down. But it took me like seriously 4 or 5 tries to figure that out. But I got it now. All right, now we're ready to get started. Tuesday check-in. Okay, so today I was right. I woke up sore, but that's okay. I stretched out for about 10 minutes today. That felt really good. I also did a walk with incline and a weighted vest. So vest is like 15 pounds, and I did 35 minutes. The last 5 was rough. Okay, mood today is still just like right here. And I feel, let's just put sore. Muscles are sore. Okay, habits. I did get some good sleep last night, and I actually laid down and took like a little nap with the kitties. Steps are good, water is good, and these are all done. Okay, so let's go over here. This is all the same. I'm just going to draw a line down. And I also had a protein shake today. I woke up from my nap hangry. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna do a early dinner-ish at a bar. It's actually a golf bar. I've been there before, and it's fine. But I'm just gonna meet some friends, and we're gonna have some drinks. I'll probably just have like 1 or 2, and some dinner. But the rest of this should be the same, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it down. We'll end that one off right there. But I'll pick up with it on Thursday, Friday, probably Saturday too, because I've got enough for 5 days. I'm going to try not to snack tomorrow because I'm going to be indulging. It's all about balance, isn't it? 80/20, all that, you know. Okay, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be sure to check in either before I go or after. Probably not after. Probably before. Let's talk vitamins. Okay, so I take fish oil, turmeric. Let me see if I can remember all these. Vitamin D, hair, skin, and nails, a probiotic, and my hyperthyroidism medication that I take twice a day. So I'm going to take these real quick and then feed the kitties because they're mad. And then I'm going to go to bed. So it is Wednesday. I have been up. I've had breakfast, water, all the things. And then I'm going to go for a walk pretty soon. It's warming up a little bit because I can see the sun coming up. And this is not like a strenuous walk. It's just to get me warmed up and like moving because I'm a little bit sore still from Monday, but that's okay. It's fine. So then I'm going to come home and have my coffee and probably do my strength workout pretty soon after that, just to get it out of the way. This afternoon, I'm going to have lunch. Well, not lunch. It's like an early dinner with friends at like 4-ish. And we're just going to have drinks and food and just hang out, enjoy each other's company. And I'm really looking forward to that because I haven't been out of the house since Sunday. Not by like choice or anything. Like I didn't really plan on it. It just kind of happened. But yeah, I need to get out and talk to some people and just kind of like find that balance I was talking about yesterday. I have been like dialed in, which is great, but like there's also time for fun and for enjoying life. Because like otherwise what are we doing here, you know? So then after that, I'm probably just going to come home, relax. I don't think we're going to stay out that late. I mean, we're all over 40, some are in our 50s and 60s. So like we're not going crazy here, but it should be fun and I'm looking forward to it. So let me get my shoes on. I'm going to go out for that walk and just soak in some sunshine and enjoy being outside. I can hear the birds right now. My cats are in the window like going crazy for the birds. So I'm just excited to get outside. Does anyone else do this? You look up the menu of the place that you're going to go ahead and choose something so that you don't have anxiety at the table. They have redone their menu at this place, and I'm kind of excited. So I think I want to go for the, what did I see? The ahi tuna poke nachos. Sounds delicious. Also, there's this like, where is it? The pimento grilled cheese, pulled pork pimento grilled cheese, yum. Or this Thai sweet chili burger sounds delicious. Ugh, I don't know. But they do have an old fashioned on here, and this place is known for their Chiltons, which Chiltons are like from West Texas, and it's just vodka with some kind of juice and soda. Really simple, but it's a area favorite, so I might have a Chilton tonight. Or an old fashioned, which they misspelled. Or a mule, who knows? But I have ideas now, and I'm not going to be sitting there wondering what to get. It is Wednesday. So today I have been up and at 'em, getting stuff done, including 2 workouts. So I did a morning walk outside plus fly dance sculpt for 38 minutes. Felt so good outside. Okay, I feel strong and mood is good today. Okay, habits. Now it's the middle of the day, so I'm still working on a few of these, but these 2 are done. And sleep was good last night. Steps, we're getting there. But I'll hit these, I'm pretty sure. I'm on my way. I just haven't finished up all of those yet. Now, we already talked about this yesterday. These are the same, but I'm going out for drinks with friends tonight. And food, of course. I'm heading out for drinks with my friends. I don't know. Random thought. Why did I buy a car that's black on black? It's so hot in here and it's only March. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I have a couple things in mind for what I want to eat. I like to have a plan and probably 2 drinks and then I'm good to go. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see everybody and I'm sure we're gonna laugh a lot because we always do. I am at my doctor's office currently. I'm about to go in. This is my second endocrinologist appointment, and this is kind of a checkup because it's like a month after my first one. I've been on my medication for that long. We're just kind of checking in. I'm probably going to have to do blood work and all that this time, which is fine. And I don't think I have another sonogram. Whatever. If we do, it's fine. So today we're just checking up. I have a list of questions I'm going to ask. And we're just going to see how everything's going. I'm curious to see like what he says about some of my questions. We'll see. All right, I gotta go. I'm done with my appointment, and the main thing is we're just still in like the monitoring phase of everything. Had blood work done again. I should have those results in like a few days to a week. I'm going to go back in 2 months now, and the big thing is I'm going to taper off of my Lexapro, which I've been on for like 3 years, 2.5, 3 years, and that's been great, like really, really good. So the thing with the Lexapro is that it's been treating symptoms, but now that I'm on the correct hyperthyroidism medication, I shouldn't need the Lexapro anymore, because anxiety is like a part of hyperthyroidism. So hopefully, we're just going to see, because I go back in 2 months. As I taper off, which he told me how to do that, I should be able to see like some differences in my hyperthyroidism. I don't know if that makes sense, but like we're going off of it just to see if my hyperthyroidism medication actually helps the anxiety versus taking both. Does that make sense? Anyway, that's exciting. I'm totally a proponent of Lexapro. I think it changed my life when I needed it, for sure. But at this point, things are different medically. So this is the step we're going to take, and we'll just see if it works. I just got home from hanging out with my sister, and we made a little gift for my parents for their move, and now I'm going to take my makeup off. I don't really have a lot on today, but I'm going to take it off because I want to. And I'm going to do a walk. I'm so sore from yesterday, so I think moving around a little bit will make me feel a little better. So that is the plan. And then I'm going to work on editing probably this video and another one. And then just relaxing the rest of the night and just recharging. It is Thursday. Let's check in. Okay, so let's start over here this time. Now, these, the same, but then we're just going to like pick up with this one. Yesterday I also had a cookie. Today I also had a cookie. And some cotton candy because my sister left it at my house even though I told her to take it with her and give it to her boys. Because we had a movie night on Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Anyway, I ate that cotton candy. So, Had a lot of sugar today, but that's okay, I guess. Okay, this is all the same, this is all the same, and I'm gonna have my salad tonight. Then over here, I just did a walk. I just needed a little bit of a break, not that much. I did 35 minutes with an incline. But yeah, I needed a little bit of a breather because I am tired. Mood today is pretty good. I hung out with my sister, that was good. I feel, I'm gonna put optimistic. I had my endocrinologist appointment today, my checkup. We're gonna go, I'm gonna taper off of my Lexapro. I'm just gonna make a little note here about what my endo said. Okay, checkup in 2 months. Like I said in the car, I'm like live, love Lexapro, like all the way. It was a life changer, but we're just gonna see what happens. I am optimistic. Okay, and then habits. Let's check in here. Water, I'm on my way. Steps, yes. Sleep, yes. And then this is closed, that's closed. This one will get closed soon. And I'm gonna go ahead and mark that off because we're close. Okay, so we're in pretty good shape. Tomorrow, the plan is to do another hard day. So I'm feeling up for it. I'm not gonna break from my plan, but I do think I want to stretch or do something tonight. I was gonna do some mobility exercises, but I think I'll just stretch because I'm tired, y'all. But in a good way, not in a bad way. Not like I need to take a break or anything. Just like I'm being challenged and I'm meeting the challenge. So. All right, that's it for today. This is the third day I've had this salad, and that is so satisfying. This is so good. Highly recommend. I just got these books in from Thrift Books. They are a great option if you want to buy with a cheaper price. So this one, which I'll talk about more in a minute, I'm excited to get into this one. This one was like had really good reviews and was recommended to me by a friend. And then we have this one. I saw one of my favorite YouTubers. She was talking about this book, and it's about 10 years old or so, but she said the information is still good. So I've got a lineup of books to read when I'm ready for them. I am currently reading this one. I'm really enjoying it. And then I just finished this one. This I highly recommend. This taught me so much, and I just marked up like the heck out of it because I'm definitely going to go back to it and read it again for sure. And it's something I can just have on my bookshelf to reference when I need it. So if you haven't read this, it's very good. So one of the reasons why I got this book is because I want to improve my sleep. I know as I get older, that's really, really important. I mean, it's important at every age, but like as you get older, it becomes even more vital to like stave off some of those neurological diseases. So I ordered this one, Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. I'm excited to get into this after I finish Atomic Habits. But I've been really working on my sleep the past year or so, and I just have a couple of things that have really helped me. So if you're struggling with that, you might want to try some of these. One of them is a sound machine, and I have it on, I think, either pink noise or brown noise, one of those. And that really helps me like signal to my brain that like we're winding down, we're going to sleep soon, and then it gets me through the whole night. And it just kind of like, I can hear everything. Everything wakes me up. Very light sleeper. So I really need to have things like that that like drown out those little noises that wake me up. Another thing that's really helped is no screen time, 30 minutes to an hour before bed. So I put my phone on my nightstand. So my headboard is set up weird, but it has like a nightstand on the side of it. So I put my phone over there where I can't reach it if I'm in bed. I can't. So that gets it out of reach, and I have do not disturb on so that I am not even tempted to check my phone. And I've been really, really good about that. Like, I don't care if I get a text from anybody, I'm not returning it. I don't even get the notification generally at a certain time. So And that's fine. And I do have it set up on Do Not Disturb. Like if someone calls from a certain list and it's an emergency, I'll get it. But other than that, I'm not disturbed at all. I also have a humidifier. This has been a game changer lately. I live in a very dry climate, and you might be able to hear the wind right now. There are hurricane force winds today because I live in the windiest city in America, Amarillo, Texas. So the wind is really, really bad today. It is dry as a bone. So I use a humidifier pretty much every single night. But this humidifier has different lights on it. You can choose a different color. So I always choose the red light because that's a signal to your brain that like it's time to go to sleep. It's time to wind down. And I use the red light when I'm reading on my Kindle for about 30 minutes before I actually turn out all the lights and go to sleep. And my humidifier has a like timer on it. So I'll set it for 8 hours once I'm ready to go to sleep, and it'll get me through the entire night. So supplements, I use 2. So I have this one from Boomy Labs. This is a Colorado company. I've been ordering from them for about 5 or 6 years now. And these are this specific one. I usually use the hybrid, but this is the indica. So it's Delta 9 gummies. These are so good. I only use 1. You can use 2 or 3, but I just use 1 a night if I need it, if I'm feeling like kind of anxious or stressed. And this chills me out like no other. Like, and the flavors are really good. You can't taste the THC. I've had different kinds of like oils and things like that I don't like the taste of weed. So this tastes good and it works really, really well. And they come in flavors that like I actually like. The other thing is these sleep soft gels from Ollie. It's the Ultra Strength. Now it says to take 2. I only take 1 a night because this has melatonin and magnesium in it. And if I take too much of either one of those, magnesium upsets my tummy, and the melatonin, that can just like mess up your whole day. So I only take 1 if I need it. Like if I feel like tonight's not going to be a good night's sleep, or if like I really need to focus and get some sleep, then I'll take 1 of these. Not 2. And that's like the perfect amount, and I will sleep like a baby. And the last 2 things is I just started doing like a cooler temperature in my bedroom at night. And I've always kind of used a fan, but dropping the temp at night, game changer. Game changer. I didn't know that it was going to be that big of a difference, but I really, really do sleep a lot better. And the last thing is I am a teeth grinder. Which upsets your sleep and affects your teeth, of course. I found these, and I'll link these down below. I found these disposable mouth guards on Amazon. I'd kind of been like researching these because my dentist had said like, you're a grinder, you need to be using a mouth guard. The cats are freaking out about the wind because it's like creating such like noises around the house. Teddy, hush, be quiet. Okay. So these last for about 2 to 3 nights, depending on like how hard you grind your teeth. But the reason that I like these, oh my gosh, he's like climbing the walls, seriously, and knocking stuff off my fridge. But the reason I like these is because they're small, and I have used mouth guards in the past and they've really bothered me. This does not do that. So you just kind of rinse them and clean them in the morning. You're good to go for another 2 or 3 nights. So I really like these, and the combination of all this stuff has really helped me a lot, but I still have disruptions. This week has not been good. So like this week's graph compared to last week's graph, not good. Okay, so I know now, I need to create some kind of structure and like routine for me in the summertime to really make sure that I'm getting the sleep that I need. Because last week when I was in school and we did have a lot of routine, such better sleep than this week. So that's something that I'm definitely going to have to work on. Overall, the month like has been good, but like this week, not so much. So something I got to work on, and I'm excited to see what I can learn from this book. I just finished my walk, but I almost quit in the middle because the winds are so bad. Can you hear that? They're so bad. There are semi-trucks on the highway pushed over, which is crazy. And the power went out for a few seconds and I almost fell on my walking pad. It was scary. But hopefully the power doesn't go out anymore. Like I said, we're not in a scheduled zone for outages, but it could happen because the lines are going to get pushed over, or they'll go ahead and turn the power off if lines are down because it'll spark a fire. And the last time that happened, we ended up having the largest grass fire in Texas history. So we definitely don't want to do that again. That was a year ago. It was horrific. So if it goes out, it goes out. But hopefully you enjoyed that visual of me nearly biting the dust on my walking pad. Today is a lesson in sometimes things don't go as planned. All right, so I thought I was going to be on track with like my plan for my workouts, but that didn't happen. The power went off at like 10:30. It came on about an hour ago, so it's almost 8 now, 8 p.m. So I only got in one workout this morning. The electricity flickered. I already talked about this. Y'all know. Okay, so my plan for doing my second workout just didn't actually happen because I had no electricity. So I'm feeling definitely in the middle there and a little bit frustrated, but like, what can you do? Like, it is what it is. So we did have word that they were going to do planned outages. I just didn't know it was going to happen to me. It wasn't in my area. So I think this is just my theory because it was worse than we were expecting. There were so many car accidents and stuff today. So I think that my neighborhood was not a planned outage and that a line must have gone down somewhere and then they got it back up like almost 10 hours later. But it happens, we can pivot. Now the other part to this is I didn't want to open my fridge and like ruin the food in there. I wanted it to like stay in its little insulated like casing. So I ended up going to a local place for dinner, Taco Villa. I love it so much. It's so good. It's always like fresh and everything. I just love that place. So I got Taco Villa and then I came home and my lights were on. So lunch I was about to make within the hour and then the power went out. So I didn't get to make my lunch that was intended here. So I'm going to end that off. And I had just a little plate of things, random stuff really, just stuff I could find. And then breakfast was on track. So that's good. Now tomorrow I'm going to have eggs and coffee. And I'm going to do the same on Sunday. I already know that. Hopefully the power doesn't go out again or we're going to have to get some white out. But tomorrow I should be able to do my last sweet potato and my last salad. I think the arugula should still be good. So we're just going to have to pivot a little bit. And that's okay. We just got to be prepared for whatever. I'm going to end up doing my strength tomorrow. As long as I feel good. I had like a 2-hour nap today because like what else was I supposed to do? I was intending to do a bunch of cleaning and stuff, but you can't run your vacuum cleaner with no electricity. So tomorrow's going to be a busy day of editing and cleaning and just getting chores done and my workout, but that's okay. It'll work out. It'll be fine. Okay, so I'm a little frazzled, but we're going to regroup tomorrow and just figure it out. I was a little bit worried about the air quality this morning, but I think it's going to be okay. It's Saturday morning. Today, I need to get a bunch of stuff done, so it's going to be a pretty active day. I do want to get in that strength workout I missed yesterday, so I'm going to go for a walk, just a quick one, just to get some sunshine. It's a little cloudy, but it's so much better than yesterday. Like, we went all the way up to a full land hurricane, and the winds were gusting up to 83 miles an hour in the city, so there's a lot to fix now. We are under a local disaster area warning or whatever. And yeah, it was really bad. But I just checked the air quality. We're good to go on that. And I just kind of want to get out of the house since I was stuck inside all day yesterday. There's dirt on everything. Last strength workout of the week. Let's do it. This is our Saturday check-in. Let's go over here first. Okay, so 2 workouts today. Both of them were really good. So I did a walk outside. Thankfully, everything calmed down. And that was 28 minutes. And then I did fly dance sculpt, which is like strength. That was 32 minutes. I feel back on track. Mood is pretty good today. Okay, habits. Water. I'm still working on this one. I'm going to go ahead and mark it off. Steps. Yes, yes. And all 3 rings are closed. Okay, self-care tonight. I'm going to do a scalp treatment and wash my hair real good. And I'm going to do an everything shower tomorrow. I haven't weighed myself this week, so we're just going to leave that blank. Need a little break from that. Okay, lunch today, I had my sweet potato, my last one. And then I had my salad. Now tomorrow, I know I'm going to do a salad kit here. But lunch, I don't know what I really want to do there just yet. Let me think about that. I mean, I have like a plan, but I don't know. Not feeling it. I guess things change. I did have a cookie today too. Actually I had 2. But other than that, I was on track. Ooh, I probably need to have my electrolytes. I totally forgot that. But maybe that's why my head is hurting a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to add a couple things to my reflections because it's like on my mind. What is not working? My sleep schedule, which should be fine for next week because I'll go back to my routines. But if I'm thinking about the summertime, yeah, I'm going to need some more structure. Okay, what's working? Workouts and intensity of the workouts. I really try to push myself with my strength this week. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put here. Okay, so we're going to try to taper off the Lexapro and anything else? I feel like there's something else that I'm forgetting. I'm going to go ahead and put I need to be more flexible. Another change I'm going to try. I just cleaned out my freezer. I had some stuff in there that I just completely forgot about. So I'm going to add to my freezer. That's all I can think of right now. I'll figure out lunch later. I'm going to get up early, have my breakfast and coffee, go pick up groceries and do a little grocery run to a different grocery store, and then come back home and meal prep. That is the plan. But tomorrow, I'm doing a full rest day, no workouts. Okay, there we go. For me, Sundays are all about prepping for the next week. So today, I'm about to go get my groceries. Well, some of them. I'm picky about my vegetables. And then a prescription, same place. And then I'm going to go over and pick up the rest of my groceries at a different place. And then I'm going to go home and meal prep and just kind of like regroup for the week. I like to do a rest day on Sundays if I can. It worked out this week, so I'm going to take advantage of that, and then next week we'll start over with a new fitness plan. But I'm excited to just rest today and just get ready for the next week. We have 9 more weeks of school. We're going to make it. Yep, that's me.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, you too. love this stuff so much. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely do. You can put it on anything. I love putting it on eggs, but I'm going to use it this week with my lunch to just kind of enhance some flavors and add a little something extra. This is our last check-in. It is Sunday. So I still haven't figured out what I want for lunch. So I think I'm going to do another one of these little plates. And I'm going to do some crackers. This was the original plan, I think. Grapefruit. And I'm going to do a green juice. I might throw something else in there, but that's good for now. Let's see. Rest day today. I am sore today from yesterday's workout. Feel like I need to rest. And mood's pretty good. Okay, when it comes to all of this stuff, yes, I slept, but and besides water, I don't know that I'm gonna meet everything today, because it is a rest day. I'm not really working out or anything like that. It's a full rest day, not an active rest day, so I'll change this if I need to, but pretty much that's it for today. And then let's go to reflection. So this week, if I'm going to rate it on a scale of 0 to 10, I'm going to say it was like a 7. And that's mainly because of the sleep being totally off and kind of like snacking too much, or like just kind of going off schedule a little bit. I feel like I adapted pretty well to like everything that happened this week, but I could have done a little bit better. So what is working? I actually chose recipes I liked, and also eating 80-20 most of the time. I'm not one of those people who can do like 100% all the time. Like I have to have some kind of flexibility and like fun stuff. What else is not working? Need to be more flexible. I was supposed to focus more on protein this week, and I totally didn't. We'll try to add that to tomorrow's or next week's list. And other changes, the AM walks that I tried like the week before spring break, we're going to try that again, see if it works. And just adding in more protein. I'm also curious about creatine. I need to do some more research on that, but it's like kind of a buzzy thing right now, and I kind of just want to look into it and just see. I think it will be beneficial. Maybe this summer I can do that. For now, I'm kind of focused on other things, but it's in the back of my mind. Here is this week all finished. I find my wellness log to be really beneficial because I can look back and see like how I'm doing over weeks. So I've been doing this specific wellness log since the end of January, and it really has been, it's like keeping me on track, but it's also like really good information to look back on and like see where I can improve for sure. So I've got ideas for the summer that I want to implement as soon as it comes around in 9 weeks. Thank you so much for watching this vlog and wellness log check-in. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed for more content, and I'll see you next time. Bye!